What is the resale process? The resale process in Dubai is very straightforward, transparent, and strictly governed by real estate regulatory agency rules to ensure a smooth, secure transfer of ownership. Here is a simple step-by-step overview of what happens when you decide to sell client property. Preparation and valuation. The first step is strategic positioning. RERA compliant listing as agent will conduct a thorough comparative market analysis, CMA, using recent DLD transaction data to establish the optimal selling price. It's crucial not to overprice as the market is very efficient. The forms. As client agent, we will sign a Form A, listing agreement. This is a RERA mandated contract between you, the seller, and me, the agent, which allows me to legally market client property on the DLD approved portals. Finding a buyer and signing the agreement. Once we find a qualified buyer, the process moves to a formal agreement. The offer. The buyer submits an offer, and once we agree on the price and payment schedule, we move to the contract stage. Form F, MOU. The buyer and seller sign the Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, which is the official RERA prescribed sale and purchase agreement, often called Form F. Security deposit. At this time, the buyer provides a 10% security deposit, usually a manager's check, to a neutral third party, often an escrow account or the trusted real estate agency's account, to show commitment. This deposit is refundable only if you, the seller, back out of the deal. Obtaining the NOC, no objection certificate. Before the sale can be legally transferred, buyer must clear the property with the developer. Developer clearance. We apply to the developer or building management for a no objection certificate, NOC. What the NOC confirms. This certificate confirms two things: that you, the seller, have paid all service charges and maintenance fees in full up to the transfer date, that the developer has no objection to the property being sold to the new buyer. Cost and time. There is usually a fee for the NOC, paid by either the buyer or seller, as agreed in the Form F, and it typically takes about 5 to 7 working days to obtain. Fourth, the final transfer, the DLD trustee office. This is the settlement and legal transfer day. Location, both you, the seller, and the buyer or client, officially appointed representatives, like me, if you give me a power of attorney, meet at a DLD approved trustee office. The checks. The buyer hands over the final balance payment, usually in the form of a manager's check. The transfer. The trustee officer processes all documentation and collects the DLD transfer fees, 4% of the sale price, usually paid by the buyer. The title deed. The DLD system officially transfers the ownership, and a new title deed is issued electronically in the buyer's name. The entire process, from signing the Form F to getting the new title deed, typically takes about 15 to 30 working days if the property is mortgage-free. Agent's role is to manage this entire complex process for seller, ensuring that every RERA rule is followed, the documentation is perfect, and seller receive client funds smoothly and on time.